Hello YouTube, Test Subject 24 here, and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Unknown. This is part 2 of my playthrough. Last time I did the first mission, I set some research going, and so today I'm going to get straight to mission control and start scanning for activity. Right, now part of XCOM is that you have these abductions. And the abductions will take place in multiple places at once, and so this means that you can only help one, and the panic will increase in other places. Now at the moment nobody's panicking for us, so we can just choose the one with the best reward. So we can either get engineers, scientists, or just some money. Actually, there is higher panic in Japan and Paris, so we should probably go there. So, do we want the scientists or do we want the engineers? Well, let's get the engineers. Now then, since last episode, I've actually renamed a couple of units. So I've got my good friend Chris Pickles, and here we have my other friend Paddy Barker. So these are going to be joining us along with Matty Pym. This is Peanut 23, who you saw me playing StarCraft with in that free-for-all. So I'm bringing a few of my friends along for the ride. Also, Joe Curran down here is Joe Curran from Swordstone Studios. He's a sniper, and he'll be joining us once he recovers. So we're going to see if we can get them promoted from rookies, and we're bringing a heavy along with us so that we can try and do some damage. So let's launch our first abduction mission. Now, there's going to be quite a few times where there are people who are actually high levels of panic. The panic bar is if it reaches full, that country will leave the XCOM project. If you lose 8 countries, you fail. So it's important that you try and make sure you don't lose any countries, or as few as possible. When playing on easy mode, I managed to complete the game without losing a country. Not easy mode, normal mode even. But it's going to be a lot more difficult to achieve that playing on classic difficulty. So we're just going to head forward. It's always a good idea to take the first turn perhaps slightly slower than you usually would. Just until you sort of have an idea of how many enemies you're actually up against, as opposed to starting the game all guns blazing and getting killed. So let's just move ourselves forwards and set them all to Overwatch. Now at the moment the only enemies we're facing are these sectoids. Like I said last time, these are like the bog standard, the first aliens you face. They have low health and don't do as much damage as some of the aliens later on in the game, which is good because otherwise you would die pretty much straight away. Right. So let's see. Can we? Let's see if Pickles can kill this guy off. Of course he can't. You've got to always be aware when you're playing XCOM that even though it says you have, I don't know, 60% chance to hit, you know, you think well, I'm more likely to hit than miss. There's still a 40% chance you're going to miss. So you can't always rely on your troops hitting the target, basically. So you've got to make sure that you don't risk it too much. Of course, you know, dashing forward for an 80% chance is a lot less dangerous than dashing forward for a 60% chance. You know what, 50%, give it a go. Wasn't lucky this time. Now that ability there is Mind Merge. It gives like a buff to the alien it affects, so he gets bonus health, more chance to critical. But if you kill the alien that's mind merging with him, they both die. So there's an alien buffing him, and if you kill the alien that cast mind merge, they both die. Let's see. Let's try again at taking this guy out. That's also the really annoying thing early on, is you don't have as good weapons as you might like. Whereas in late game, you would kill instantly if you hit. Here, sectoids can get away with it. Only 47%, you see, so I'm going to overwatch again in case they move. Pickles, we're going to move up here. Actually, to get some better positioning and hope that he doesn't get shot. And let's move Paddy here. I didn't. Now that alien is actually flanking Pickles, which isn't what I wanted. But oh, we might be able to kill him though if we get rid of the guy on low health. Now it's a good job they're missing her, because I really don't want to get too many troops wounded. As I say that, we get a critical hit on Pickles. Now, when people panic, they do it's like they do a random action. So, but also they lose their next turn. So Pickles panicked and he ran away to hide, but our heavy over here panicked and shot at the alien, which actually worked out alright for us because it killed 2 of the sectoids. However, you want to avoid people panicking, because it does mean that they lose their turn. So right now I can't attack with either of those. Just got to make sure to flank him, higher percentage to hit, and we can finish that guy off. Now the mission isn't over yet, so we're going to have to be careful here. There'll be some more sectoids around. Now, something I didn't mention last time is that sometimes sound appears on your screen, so you can sort of check what direction the sound's coming from and move to try and find the aliens. Let's move Pim over here, and we'll send Paddy up top. If you put people on higher ground, they have I think more chance. I think they have more chance to hit. I don't know if they. Well, yeah, they definitely have more chance to hit and more chance to critical. But it's particularly effective with snipers and things, because snipers can get the damn good ground ability, which means that they do they get an even bigger bonus from being on elevated ground. Right, so here the sectoids are over there. You see, there's the sound. You can sort of guess where the sectoids are from the noises. So you've got to take that into account when playing these missions. Right. What's the best way to engage these? We'll put him here. Oh gosh, there's 4 of them. Well, I didn't realise there was quite so many. That would be a really good position for a grenade then. Let's see, can I actually reach there with a frag grenade? No. Let's put Paddy there. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to lose soldiers this early on in the game, but yeah, let's keep Pickles back a bit because he's only on 1 health, for goodness sakes. Okay, now one of the great things about playing XCOM is just the uncertainty. With a lot of games, you know you're going to win. You might have to reload a couple of saves, which I know I can't because I'm in Iron Man mode. But you know you're going to win. You know, like Mass Effect, you know Commander Shepard's going to win the game for you and things like this. But when you're playing XCOM, you can really just die at any time, just from a move that you thought would work but didn't, and all sorts of other things that can kill you off unexpectedly. So you know what, I'm going to send Paddy up here to try and do some damage. This Pim's getting low on health, so I'm going to move him back actually and overwatch. You know, we'll stay back here and overwatch, so that they have to come forwards rather than sending my troops to rush in. Yeah, XCOM, you can make a decision that you think's going to be fine and just ends up getting all your guys killed. But so you've always got to be careful, which is what I love about the game. It makes it much more fun, and it makes you think. You have to think about what you're doing. You have to plan out your decisions. It makes it a real strategy game rather than it being easy. Right then, let's see. I think I'm going to see what Paddy can do, because if he can kill that alien that's mind merging, that would be really helpful. What chance does he have to hit? 45. However, a frag grenade down here might be more useful. You can find in XCOM that, you know, it's a bit funny with the graphics. Like, you know, he sort of turned and looked that way and threw it that way, but the grenade bounced over here. But I quite like that. I think it's a bit of fun in the game. It doesn't particularly bother me, although some people have said that they find it a bit annoying. Right then, that's so one sectoid left. So let's move in and overwatch, and we'll move Pickles round here so he can overwatch as well. Okay. He's probably just going to shoot at Paddy, but and there we go, mission complete. Now I don't know how long my troops are going to be wounded for. That's the problem with like renaming them all, is that it's like, okay, I've got all my friends in the team, now let's go out, and then all of a sudden half of them are wounded. It got to the point in my original playthrough where I was losing people so quickly that it was like, well, you know, we'll send you out, and if you survive the mission, you get a name. Right, Bullet Swarm for our heavy. Chris Pickles didn't make any kills, unfortunately. So, but Paddy did, and he's become our assault. Okay. So we can now access the situation room. This is where you can look at what's going on. So Japan is panicking. Gosh, panicking already. Okay, we need some more satellites, that's the message. Satellites can reduce panic. So, we're going to manufacture a satellite. And, let's see. We need... Right. We need more money to build a workshop so we can get more engineers to build a satellite. Okay. Let's just excavate that. Because I don't want my team to be doing nothing. Okay. So this is what you do. You play a mission. You check on the situation. You might need to build something in engineering or research something in the scientists department, in research essentially. You can build new interceptors because it's all very well putting a satellite over Japan, but I don't have any interceptors in Asia. So I might be able to detect UFOs, but I won't be able to respond. So what you can do is you can go to your ship list, and I could transfer, say, Raven 2 into Asia. And of course you can check in the barracks, see how long everybody's going to be wounded for, which is quite a long time. But no matter, we'll just rename some other people after. So we're going to scan. I hope there's no new missions before Pym recovers. Right, so Pym back on active duty. So we have at least 2 people now in our squad. And we've finished xenobiology.
The lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive.
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
Okay, so after you complete the xenobiology research, you get the objective of capturing an alien. And you can then go and build the new alien containment facility. So it says arc throwers a priority, but we are going to do this, the autopsy, because it finishes instantly because we're in South America.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
So you can complete that, and if you complete autopsies, there's new things you can build. So this means your interceptors get a bonus to aiming when fighting UFOs. I know it says priority for the arc thrower, but you don't have to do this. So I'm going to begin working on alien materials, because as I've told you, I want to get some more armor. Let's go to engineering, shall we? Alien containment needs more money. Oh, look at that. Two credits off. That's annoying. You can visit. You can go here, however, into the grey market and sell things. So we can sell those couple of weapon fragments. And now, in facilities, we can build some alien containment. There we go. But now we literally have no credits. So we're going to want another mission so we can earn some more money. But I've done one mission for this episode, and that's all I'm going to be doing. One mission per episode. So thank you for watching, and this is Test Subject 24 signing off. Until next time.